this building has been standing here since 1897. Right in the heart of the Kuala Lumpur stand a building that has witnessed empire's rise, power shift and nation claim its freedom. This is the Sultan Abdul Samad Building and its story helped shape Malaysia. As you may know, this place was closed for a long time for renovation. The restoration took around 9 months and now it has finally reopened with a fresh new look. Earlier, visitors could only admire it from the outside, but now from the first time in years, you can actually step inside. So let's take a look at how it's looked today. Before we go in, here's where it's located. The Sultan Abdul Samad Building stands right opposite Merdeka Square, one of Malaysia's most historic landmarks. If you are traveling by LRT, take the Putra Heights line or Kelana Chai line and get off at Masjid Jamek station. From there, it's just a short walk. Before Kuala Lumpur became a city of skyscrapers, highways and glass towers, this land was the center of colonial power. Completed in 1897, the Sultan Abdul Samad Building was designed to command attention, to represent authority, and to govern a rapidly growing city. Named after Sultan Abdul Samad, the fourth Sultan of Selangor, this building became the heart of British administration in Malaysia. Decisions made here echoed and across the entire country. This design is not an accident. The building follows the Indo-Saracenic architectural style, blending Islamic elegance, mural grandeur, and British engineering. The red brick symbolizes strength, the arch reflects Islamic influence, and the copper domes, once white, have become timeless icon of Kuala Lumpur. At the center rises the 40 meters clock tower, inspired by London's Big Ben. For more than a century, this clock has marked the rhythm of the city. During the British era, this was not just an office, it was a symbol of control. Colonial officers governed Malaya from here. Policies were written, law were enforced, history was shaped. This was the nerve center of British Malaya. Then came 31st August 1957. Across the road at Merdeka Square, the Union Jack was lowered, and for the first time the Malaysian flag was raised. Independence was declared. As the crowd cheered, this building stood watching, no longer a symbol of colonial power, but a witness to freedom. Over the decades, the Sultan Abdul Samad Building continued to evolve. It served as a government headquarters, the Federal Court of Malaysia, a center of nation administration. Even today, it still serves the nation through key government functions. While access was once limited, its exterior always told a powerful story. After reopening, the building now features community halls, event space, newly renovated washrooms, and even a restaurant. There's also shops that highlight Malaysian cultural values, where you can pick up meaningful souvenirs and memories. One place that caught our eye was Kauka, Malaysia, so we decided to give it a try. We ordered nasi lemak seafood tom yum rice and classic sirap bandung and sirap limau. The way the drinks were served was little unique and we loved that. The nasi lemak was flavorful, satisfying and came in a generous portion. The seafood tom yum rice was slightly on the sour side but is still enjoyable. The total cost came to 85 ringgit including tax. As evening approached, this place transforms completely. During golden hour and blue hour, the lights bring the building to life, creating an entirely different vibe. This is one of Kuala Lumpur's most photographed landmarks. The Sultan Abdul Samad Building isn't famous just because it's old. It matters because it represents power, transition, independence, and identity. Today, more than 125 years later, the Sultan Abdul Samad Building is still standing, a symbol of Malaysia's journey, a landmark of national pride, a story of carved bricks and time.